Because of our infrastructure, we basically have a state highway every 30 miles north-south and every 30 miles east-west all across the state. That's the way our counties were set up, so we have a state highway getting to every county seat, all 105 of the county seats. So we have about the 5th largest number of state and federal highways per capita in the nation because of that reason. So we're responsible for a lot, as well as what we have up here in the metro area. Good roads at a great price. We're getting great pricing on our roads. The price of oil is down, the barrel is down. We're saving tens of millions of dollars in our bid prices. So we're able to do more work, or we're able to help out some of the other agencies. We have to, remember we're one of 13 agencies that's in the state. Legislators, governors have tough decisions on how to spread that $15 billion around, which is our state budget. So as some of those savings come in, we look at it and say, should we do more projects, or should we help out some of the other agencies? So that's the battle that we fight and that we continue to try to work on. Reason Foundation there has us ranked, we're in the top 5 nationally with our roads, the quality of our roads. About 13 different matrices that all 50 states use as a comparison model. We're number 1 in rural interstates, and we're considered a rural state, so all of our interstates would be considered rural. Number 1 in the nation on our quality of our interstate system. Put that in perspective, 96% is the engineering equation of our interstates are in good condition, 96%. 54% in Michigan. So number 1 in rural interstates. Our worst ranking is we're number 33 in the nation, and that's based on fatalities per miles driven. This year we're having a good year. In that we're at the best that we've been since 1947, since we started keeping track of numbers. But we'll still lose about 350 people on our highways this year, and that's the lowest that we've had for a long amount of time. Our second lowest rating is our local bridge program. So not bridges on our system, but bridges for cities and the counties. So we last year took some money out and put $10 million aside to specifically give to our city and county partners. Expanding exports, number 4. That's actually a fairly recent photo of out here at Edgerton, just outside of town, the BNSF Intermodal. They have invested over $300 million in that facility. At full build out, and they're not there yet, they're exceeding their projections. They exceeded their 1-year projection. They're exceeding their 2nd-year projection. At full build out, there'll be 5,000 containers a day leaving this facility. So these are all seagoing containers. So goods and services from China, the Far East, coming to the West Coast. BNSF is guaranteeing 72-hour delivery to Kansas City. Kansas City is the 2nd largest railroad hub in the nation, only behind Chicago. So it's a great place for most of the goods and the manufactured goods and all the trinkets and all that we get. 80% of the population of the United States is within a 2-day semi-drive of Kansas City.
The biggest project I think that everyone's interested in, also the biggest single project we've had in the history of Kansas, is the Gateway Project. It's there at the K10, 435, 35 area. I'm pretty sure if our numbers have it, most every one of you have driven through it at least once, if not 4 or 5 times a day. It is the before we started working on it, it was the highest trafficked area of the entire Kansas City area. It is also the most congested one we had on the Kansas side, and obviously was very needful in that way. So currently under construction, we're working on the interchange at 435 and I-35. We did just open the K10 Ridgeview interchange. Very excited about that. K10 and Renner will be open later this fall. Next year, we'll start work on the I-35 95th Street interchange. There's going to be a new interchange there as well. So in all, we're building about 50 new lane miles, and we're working on 27 different bridges. So the great news is we'll have lots of new infrastructure. The bad news is that kind of takes a while. And so we'll be working in earnest all through the rest of 2015 and 2016 with the goal of getting things wrapped up, I's dotted and T's crossed, December 2016.